Today we're going to be talking about career research and BLS.gov. Why do career research? Career research is important no matter which part of your journey you are in your career, whether you're in high school, college, just graduated as a new grad, or even considering changing careers. Conducting career research before you spend a lot of time and money can be very helpful. What is BLS.gov? It is the Bureau of Labor Statistics and is a unit of the United States Department of Labor. It is the principal fact-finding agency for the U.S. government in the field of labor economics and statistics and serves as a principal agency of the U.S. federal statistical system. You can think of BLS as the encyclopedia of jobs for the United States. That's because when you do a Google search for a job, what you see can come from any source. You don't know how reliable that source of information is. Here are some of the features of BLS.gov. First and foremost, it is free because it's government-based, so you don't have to pay a fee or anything else to use this resource. 2. It is easy to use. The website I find is very intuitive and easy to navigate, no matter which page you are on. And 3. It is very comprehensive. BLS.gov contains all the major occupations that you may be interested in. So let's take a look. Here I am on the Occupational Outlook Handbook website. As you can see, it lists a lot of the popular healthcare occupations by occupation, job summary, entry-level education required, and median pay as of 2019. This table is already very helpful because it summarizes a lot of the important information you'll be interested in. I myself started out as an EMT, so let's take a look at EMTs and paramedics. The first page you will see when you click on an occupation is the summary page, which outlines some of the quick facts, including median pay, entry-level education, training required, number of jobs held, and also the job outlook, which is very helpful to see how the job outlook will be for this particular occupation. For EMTs, EMT and paramedics are growing faster than average by 7%. The rest of the website is pretty self-explanatory. Let's click on what they do. Here is a summary of what EMTs and paramedics do. EMTs and paramedics care for the sick or injured in emergency medical settings. You may be wondering, why did I choose EMT and paramedics as the first job to highlight? I believe that EMT is a very good entry-level job to expose you to healthcare. EMTs treat the sick and injured and also have extensive training that can be helpful not only for your healthcare career, but also for your own life so that you know how to care for the sick and injured. Here we can see that EMTs require a specific level of certification, and BLS highlights that they need to pass the National Registry of Emergency Medical Technicians, or NREMT, to be certified to practice. Another reason why EMT may be a good healthcare career to pursue is because it provides you with experience to a lot of other healthcare occupations. You'll be working with patients, nurses, doctors, therapists, technicians, and much, much more. The work you do as an EMT can provide you with a very strong resume, good networking, and strong recommendation when you find your next healthcare job and you need a recommendation from one of your peers. What I like about BLS.gov also is that it has a How to Become One section, which shows you what kind of education, licenses, certifications, and registration is required to become a practitioner in that specific job. What's nice about the BLS Pay section is that it shows the median pay, the highest earned pay, and the lowest earned pay. Sometimes it even shows the work schedules and the work types. For example, most EMTs are paid to work full-time. Some work more than 40 hours per week, and some may work overnight and on weekends. Some EMTs and paramedics work in shifts, either in 12 or 24-hour increments. The Job Outlook section can provide a lot of insight into the job that you're looking at and what its future looks like. For example, the job prospects for EMTs shows that job opportunities should be good because the growing population will require more emergency services generally. The last section that I want to highlight that is very useful is the Similar Occupation section. By clicking on this, it will show similar occupations based on the one that you're looking at. As you can see, this table shows a list of occupations with job duties that are similar to EMTs and paramedics. Let's click on Registered Nurses. Just like that, you are shown a summary page of registered nurses. You can see that nurses in 2019 earned $73,000 per year, or $35.24 per hour. They need an entry-level bachelor degree to practice, and their job outlook is expected to increase by 12%, which is much faster than the average. So if you're considering a career in nursing, you'll know that this job is very stable. If you want to search for a specific career, you could type it into the search box right here. Let's take a look at occupational therapists. Just like that, you can click and find out the summary page for occupational therapy on BLS.gov. One common question that I get is, should I pursue nursing or occupational therapy? Let's do a side-by-side comparison. As we can see, occupational therapists make more per year than nurses. Of course, this will depend on which state that you work in. For example, nurses in California earn much higher than the national average. But as we can see, occupational therapists earn $40 per hour compared to nursing, which is $35 per hour. However, occupational therapists require a master's degree, while nurses require a bachelor's degree. While this may be true, some nurses can still find a job with an associate's. Comparing the job outlook, occupational therapy earns 18% much faster than the average, compared to nurses, 12% much faster than the average. Both of these careers are both really high compared to other occupations. Let's take a look at what each does. As you can see, both nurses and occupational therapists review the client's and patient's history. Both nursing and occupational therapy are very versatile careers. Nurses can work in a variety of settings, including schools, hospitals, nursing homes, and much more. Same can be said about occupational therapy. Occupational therapists can work with children in education settings, in rehab, in mental health, and much more. The last page I want to highlight is the More Info page. This usually leads you to a link with the main organization and national testing website to help you find much more information based on the organization that you're interested in. Good luck researching, and thank you for watching.